bahan diamond is mineral. We have like gold, biji tema, tin, silver. Yeah. And then we use kaida mendulang, mendulang and melapang. Then we have hasil laut such as like the kelp, or seaweed, kelp, and then the shark fin, the what we call the sea cucumber and pearl. Hasil hutan will be the rempah spices, rotan, and also the damar is a type of what we call rubber. It's a rubber that is water resistant, to make the ship basically able to withstand to stop the water from flowing into the ship, make the ship become watertight. And then this one is craft tangan. No? You can talk about they know how to make the traditional weapon, craft tangan, tukang kayu, boat making, make the what we call the furniture. And then you can talk about the system economy terato. Then you can talk about our ports. Our ports got Jubilee and System Butter, Jubilee. And then we have Shah Bandar. Shah Bandar, you can write there, Ketua Pelabuhan, the port chief. Yeah. And then the Sukatan basically not that important. If you want to memorize, you memorize the Malay one and the Indian one. The Indian one and the Malay one. Will be good. And then we have the coin, the coin system. Either we have the Wang Logam or System Butter. System Butter is exchange. Exchange, goods exchange. I use my chicken exchange your duck. That is called System Butter. Pertukaran barang. Wang Logam is different. You sell your chicken, you get gold coin, and then you use gold coin to buy my duck. So there is Wang Logam. Yeah. Usually is emas, timah, perak. Or China use copper. And then this one is called the Pecukayan. They have the taxation, tax. So exam, they will ask you tax from Kerajaan Alam Melayu. You can get tax from where? You can say pertanian, perdagangan, pelombongan, yeah, and hasil hutan. So why the government have tax? Because sumber pendapatan is a income for the government to make the state prosper. And then you can add in, can buy weapon and build palace. Buy weapon and build palace. And then exam, for your midterm exam, this one very important. Pendidikan tidak formal and pendidikan formal is very important. So pendidikan tidak formal is asuhan keluarga. Your family upbringing. So exam asks you what is pendidikan tidak formal, you just call it asuhan keluarga. Yeah, so I push up. Then here they're asking about what they teach through tidak formal. So you must remember the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They teach you how to farm, they teach you how to catch fish, craftsmanship, make craft tangan, and then religion, noble character, how to make friend, and then take care of your dignity. Example, don't pick your nose, don't fart in front of people, don't scratch your private part in front of other people. This is a very basic menjaga marah. I'm serious. Nowadays, many parents, they don't really teach their kids on. And their kids out, I tell you, are legendary. Really legend. Nowadays, people really like this part need to improve. Yeah, remember at home, you must teach your kids, or else your kids will look like a homeless. You know, homeless, freedom, they can even pee in front of you. Mm. Those are called Tada Mara. Mara is very important, dignity, dignity. And then how they teach, very important, this one you put a star. Pantun, no? You know what is pantun? Nagging, nene, momo, nagging. Then peribahasa, say something damn deep one, deep. And then pantang larang, take out the cane and tell you do, I whack you up. And then last one is only cerita, once upon a time. Cerita is children's favorite. So you try to teach your children using storytelling. One day you become parents, remember, okay, I'm very lucky because I'm a teacher. So I always share stories with my student. So when I teach my kids at time, I'll always remind myself, once upon a time, when I'm a kid, I prefer my parents to share story. But of course, I don't like the momo, But nagging is the easiest one. And then suddenly you say something very deep, pretty bahasa. This is very hard to understand. Pantang larang is the worst. Pantang larang. Pantang larang is basically tell you what Chinese New Year cannot wear black color, all those. You wear, you gonna. Then pendidikan formal is pendidikan agama lah. Pendidikan formal iaitu pendidikan Islam. Islam is the only religion that have formal school. Formal school. Yeah. And then we do it in Istana. We teach what we call the anak raja dan pembesar. Anak raja dan pembesar. So we have the pentadbiran, the politic. Pentadbiran dan politic. And then this one is called the masjid and surau. Masjid and surau, they teach the kids, normal people, kids, solat, how to pray, tajweed, the religion knowledge. Hadith is what the famous teacher say. All the prophet saying. Fiqh is religion related again, all the rules. And then Usuluddin is sejarah. Asal usul. Usuluddin will be the sejarah of Islam. Pondok is for the kids, 5 to 15 years old. For the kids, to learn Al-Quran, Hadith, and Bahasa Arab. And then we have madrasa. Madrasa is you learn boarding school. Very proper, and this school is very proper. Formal school have syllabus in class, different level. We have permulaan, the pertengahan, and professional level. Diawasi guru besar dan jawatan kuasa kewangan. So guru besar is the one that decide whether to spend or not to spend the money. Jawatan kuasa kewangan is to decide give or not to give the money. So got 2%. So you cannot eat the money to cut down corruption. So they have guru besar dan jawatan kuasa kewangan. Then this is the kesan. Kesan pendidikan formal, tulisan Jawi, bahasa Melayu, bahasa ilmu, lingua franca. Lingua franca is common language. You can write there, common language. Common language. Penulisan kaya kesusastraan. They write a lot of books. A lot of books. And then this one is barang mewah. You can straight away say barang mewah China dan Melayu. Portuguese come here for the barang mewah China dan Melayu. And then they come here for temporary stop by to wait for the wind to change. They come here to gather the stuff to go to China. And then they come here to spread Christianity. Christianity. Okay. For the money, for the religion, and for the fame. So-called the 3K. Also known as 3G. Gold, glory, gospel. Okay, and then this one is abad ke-17 dan 18. So the Dutch, Germans, and France and British. So revolusi perindustrian talking about factory replace the craftsman. So they need tanah jajahan. First, you talk about tanah jajahan, and then you can link to bahan mentah and pasaran. Bahan mentah and pasaran. And then this one is the 19th and 20th century, focus on producing bahan mentah. Okay, so here they focus on kesuburan tanah, the hasil bumi. Getah, biji timah will be the main one. And then they produce the industry creator. Industry creator. Okay, industry creator. They need a lot of getah asli. They have industry mengetin. You all know tin, we have tin food, minuman tin. So the tin inside, they'll put a layer of biji timah. A layer of biji timah act as anti-rust. But then majority of the can, they will still use iron because iron is very common. Very common. Iron is very common, very cheap. Okay. Biji timah is almost like 50 times more expensive than iron. That's why they will put a thin layer of tin, act as an anti-rust. Anti-rust, because iron will rust. You know, canned food, inside they'll put a thin layer of tin, and then only they put the food. And then outer layer, they can spray the paint. Inside cannot spray paint, because inside you spray paint, you contaminate your food. Contaminate your food. And then they also use to make bumbung rumah. Majority of the material is iron, but then they put a layer of tin, act as anti-rust. Because tin lasts longer than, tin layer lasts longer than the what we call the paint. Bumbung. Bumbung usually will last 10 years to 20 years. Tong minyak also, we use biji timah act as anti-rust. Terusan Suez will be this thing called Terusan Suez. So this is the man-made river. As you can see, Suez, there's a man-made river here. So you pay 100,000 US dollar, and then you can use the canal. So from Europe, you cut through the canal, you come out, it's India. You skip the whole Africa. Okay, you skip the whole Africa. So Terusan Suez can speed up the trade. And then we have steamship. Steamship can load a lot, can speed up the what we call journey, can save costs. And then telegraph. Telegraph is enable people to send telegram. Ancient SMS. They are more reliable than the stupid pigeon. You know pigeon? Yeah, pigeon. Before that is pigeon. This one is telegraph is more predictable, more stable, more effective. Then number 7 will be persaingan. The more land you have, the more respect you will get. More land you have, more respect you will get. And then slogan beban orang putih, the white man's burden. So the British, they believe they are here to save us from the cruel Siamese king. Like just now, I keep on mentioning, Francis like keep on telling Sultan, he is very confident that able to convince Governor India. It's on the white man's burden. And then the French people say they are here to make us civilized. Make us civilized. That's why I say, y'all don't pick your nose, don't fart in front of a friend, don't scratch your private part in front of another person. Don't do that, because that's what orang asli do. We all civilized. What is the meaning of civilized? We are living in a city. We are not in a cave. You are in a cave, you are alone, you can do whatever you want. But then when we are in a city, we must respect other people. Other people is more important than us. we must put other people first. Civilized. Okay, very important. And then put up here, this is the seventh strategy. Seventh strategy of how Portuguese take over our country, serangan physical. The Dutch is serangan physical for monopoly biji tema. They want to buy biji tema. That's why they attack us. Yeah. Perjanjian, they sign perjanjian because they want to buy biji tema. And then this one is talking about Pakatan. So Belanda pakat with Johor successfully get rid of Portuguese. And then this one is talking about Pakatan dengan British. Then they signed the Perjanjian London 1824. Then split into two countries. This one is, you must say Pakatan Belanda with Portuguese and British. And then this one is talking about the British manipulation. They manipulate Singapore, Perak, Selangor, Negeri Sembilan. You know as manipulation. Try to change the outcome. Try to change the outcome. Okay, try to change the outcome. The strong and the weak, they fight. The strong should win, the weak should lose. But then British go in, help the weak, destroy the strong. And then the weak become winner, and then British control the winner. British control the weak. That's called manipulation. That's called manipulation. That happened in Singapore, Perak, Selangor, and Negeri Sembilan. Then Ugutan happened in Selangor because of the pirates attacked the Rumah Api. Pirates attacked the Rumah Api. That's why the British threatened Selangor. If you don't accept resident, I'll attack you. Pahang, because of the pembunuhan Gohui, the Sultan killed a British citizen. Sultan Pahang basically being threatened, receive resident or war. We start a war. So both also accept resident. Tipu Hela is Kedah. Perjanjian is Perak, Selangor, Pahang, and Negeri Sembilan also got. Force them to sign Perjanjian, receive British protection. And then we have the Pakatan with Belanda and Belanda. They sign Perjanjian. Perjanjian, what we call the Perjanjian London. Pakatan. Pajakan, you can write that leasing. Leasing. So basically, British get Singapore from Sulu and Brunei. Leasing means rental. So every year, we will pay Sulu 5,000. We pay Sulu 5,000. 5,000 is last time money. The old money. Old money also known as the gold standard money. Roughly around today's money, 800,000. 800,000 every year. You can rent half Sabah. You can rent half Sabah. So it tells you that Sabah really worth nothing. Worth nothing in the past. 800,000. But then modern days, half Sabah definitely more than 800,000 because of the demand. The demand is high. Last time the demand is not high. Yeah. And then serangan physical attack Nanning. And then attack Kuala Terengganu. Which is to tell Sultan Omar not to help Pahang civil war. Not to involve in Pahang civil war. Okay. So midterm is chapter 1 until chapter 4. Midterm maximum chapter 1 until chapter 4. Year end is chapter 1 until chapter 8. Okay. So I will see you next week. So hope you enjoy the class and learn something. Thank you, Juling and Austin. Okay. Bye-bye. Anything, WhatsApp me. You all got my number. This number. Okay. You can WhatsApp me and then we work closely. Belanda strategy. Okay, Belanda strategy is this one. Yeah, so see you next week. Bye bye. Take care. Take care.